Hey guys, what's going on? It's One Shot, and today we got a pretty nice gameplay of Drop Zone on Ignition. I personally am a fan of Ignition. I really loved MW2. I really loved a lot of the maps that came with it, like I mentioned in another video. And Scrapyard was one of my favorite maps from that, and I obviously will love Ignition because of how much I really loved Scrapyard. And before we get too deeply into this video, I just want to explain a little update that I have for the next 5 days. I will be away from my normal gaming setup, and the worst part about it is I brought a TV with me that I don't normally use. I have it at home, I never really use it, and it's a monitor sized TV. I think it's about 20 inches, give or take like 1 inch, and usually those TVs like pro players use like a 23 inch or approximately 23 inch, and I actually get a pretty nice stun double kill right here. But yeah, like usually the pros use these size TVs and monitors when they play their LAN events like MLG Anaheim, X Games, whatnot, and you'd think that they're ideally better TVs to be playing COD on, but for me they're not. And I think it's just this TV though, because the response time that this TV has is god awful, and it's literally, I kid you not, it's an entire half a second behind, and it's pretty bad. Like, it's almost unplayable, honestly. Like, you'll see how bad my aim is, because like when I aim and when I shoot, my bullets don't even register. Like the game doesn't even register that I'm pressing R1 until a half a second after I'm pressing it, and the enemies are moving around like as I'm shooting and everything. It is just, so I'm playing a bit more towards the campy side in this gameplay, and please forgive me because I can't really go about my normal play style, because if I challenge someone straight up, even if I drop shot them or jump shot, they still have that advantage, because no matter what, they're gonna get first shot, and it's ridiculous just trying to challenge people. And I actually do get kind of lucky with these kills, because most of them aren't even face to face, and I don't know how they're not figuring out where I am right now, but I don't know, who knows. But I don't know, like I said, I'm working with what I got right now. I will continue to post gameplay. I won't stop posting games. I'll find games where I do good and that are where I can commentate and where I can at least get a solid gameplay over them. And I'm really trying hard to get some more competitive gameplay out there. I know you guys actually enjoyed that, because the views on that one stuck out a little bit more than the other one, so I am really working on putting up some more GBs, some more MLG matches. It's just, the thing is, with this response time, I'm not sure how much of that I'm going to be able to be putting up, at least for the next 5 days while I'm away. The last one that I did, I recorded when I was obviously on my normal setup, but now with this response time of the TV and all, it's very difficult to play a ranked game against people like that, because people who play GBs are obviously serious competitive players, people who are experienced with the game, unlike these people in the public match that just go around with a gun and hope they do good. But it is very tough, because, you know, I'm not even on a wired connection right now. I usually play with an Ethernet cable, and right now I'm on Wi-Fi connection. So on top of response time problems, I'm not even on wired connection, and I'm trying to get some more MLG matches. But the thing is, I was playing one earlier this morning, and I recorded it just to see, like, alright, hopefully I'll do good, I can record it and I can put it up. And I just, like, I went triple negative, I think. Like, it's just, I couldn't compete because of how bad I was doing with problems with internet, and how good the other guys as hosts were. Like, they were online warriors, and I was just a guy who couldn't even play because my response time and my internet was so bad. So I was like, alright, you know what, I'm not even gonna bother using any of these clips because it's not working at all. So I'm gonna give it a few more tries while I'm away, and maybe, I think if I host the game, that could help, because obviously I'll have the overpowered host connection that Call of Duty Ghosts does give the host of every game, especially in competitive matches. But as far as that goes, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to bring any more competitive type videos for the next few days, and I apologize about that. I am really working hard to get gameplay out here, and to especially competitive gameplay, but it just has been tough lately, especially with everything that's been going on, and unfortunately I haven't been able to do it as much as I'd like to, but if I do, I will definitely be sure to get it up here as soon as I can. So let's get into this gameplay a little bit. Like I said, it's on Ignition, one of my more favorable maps. The only thing I have to say about this map is I'm always more of a fan of when they kind of, like with Terminal in MW3, they brought the map back, but they didn't change it in any way, you know? But in this one, and the same thing they did with Ruins, which is the Dome remake, they take the map layout, but they just change the graphics and they change the layout of the map and the way it looks and feels. And I don't like that. I like when they just keep the map exactly the way that it was and they just fix up the graphics a little bit, like they did with Favela. That was great. Like I loved that. And with Terminal, like I said, that was a great idea. I just wish they would have done that with Scrapyard instead of Ignition, because Scrapyard was amazing, and Ignition just isn't quite the speed that Scrapyard was. And Ruins is nowhere near as fun as Dome was for me personally. That's just my personal opinion now. So in this game, we're actually coming up on the end here. There was this guy, and he was talking crap on me in the lobby. You'll see him. His name is JJNS. That's his gamer tag. And I think it's right here. I don't know if it is or not, but yeah, look at this, look at this. That was him. Like, how do you let me kill you like that? I tried to shoot his body, but I was out of bullets. And there's a couple more times in this video that I actually kind of destroy him. And we were actually in the pre-game lobby before this game, and he like specifically got my attention. He was like, one shot 901. I was like, what's up? And he's like, I'm gonna destroy you this game. So I was like, alright, it's my first game on. I'm just gonna start recording just because I can, see if I can embarrass this guy and get a good gameplay. And I did, and I'm actually pretty happy about that, because like I said, I'm kind of struggling to get gameplay out here, and I'm really working hard so I can get it out here for you guys. I really hope you guys enjoy it, because I'm working really hard. I'm putting in a lot of effort into these videos to get them out here, make sure they're good quality, make sure the commentaries are good, make sure they're not boring, make sure I'm not stuttering a lot, like stuff like that. Like, no one wants to hear people commentate like that. And I'm trying my best to make sure I'm bringing you guys the best stuff that I can possibly do, and the best commentaries and best gameplays that I can bring you physically and as myself. Like, I'm no Call of Duty god, I'm no commentary specialist, but I'm just bringing the best content that I can bring you, and I get a nice two-piece on this same guy right here. I like that. And then, yeah, that guy kills me. But we're coming up on the end of the video here, so if you enjoyed, please hit that like button for me. It really does mean a lot. Also, please give me some feedback in the comment section, and please subscribe. It's been One Shot. See ya.
Nice work, Ghost.